Hello everybody and welcome along to VSL F1, the penultimate round of the season. We are here at Interlagos in Sao Paulo for the Brazilian Grand Prix, the final sprint weekend of the calendar. I'm joined by Matta once again. Say hello.
Hello. How are we doing, Jess?
Yeah, I'm doing good. We are about to get ready for one-shot qualifying as everyone is frantically getting their setups ready and all. Good. So it is a 25% sprint race and obviously 50% normal race to decide it. And we could have a champion crown tonight if Kieran outscores, well, basically if Cam doesn't outscore Kieran by 12 points. It can't be won in the sprint because the maximum you can get is 8 points with 2 points for fast lap. So you can't win it in the sprint, unfortunately, but he could win it in the 50% race as well. We will keep an eye on the points as well to see what the drivers can do. We are gonna go on board with someone very random, I think, because I'm not gonna bother choosing one. It does take a while, but a bit of information about the track. First built in 1940, but first used in Formula 1 in 1973, and the circuit, the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache. Interlagos literally translates in Portuguese as between the lakes, but I can understand that where Brazil gets its rain sometimes, but I don't think we're going to get rain here. But, as I'll mute whilst Matt is on his lap, we will go on board with Charlie Harris, who's back in the car this week, as we go on board a lap with him heading towards turn number 1. Cam is starting at the back, which I thought he wasn't going to do at some point, but he's not. He's going towards turn number 4. Charlie in Destino de Largo clips that left-hand curve very nicely indeed as he goes up the hill. Gradient changes through here as you head towards turn number 5. Aim to the left and then aim for that right apex to gain the most speed. We tend to see quite a few people spinning around here as well, but we're heading towards turn 6, 7, 8 and 9, which a lot of people find very tricky around sector 2. I nearly said sector 7 there, but it's not sector 7. But we head towards the penultimate corner, which is, I almost forgot what it's called, but Junsao, there we go. Junsao is what it's called. As we go to the final corner, let's see what Charlie Harris can do in that Haas car, and it is going to be 108.5, and I can't remember who got pole, and it is 5th place for Charlie Harris at the moment. So whoever's got pole is going to be, if the graphics get it up right, it is Jinx on pole position with a 107.7, just 2 shy of Kieran. Obviously Cam at the back, so he's going to need a lot of work to do, but we got Jinx, Kieran, Robson, J. Luke, Charlie Harris, Luke, Ewan, Matta, Yarham, Casper in 10th. Then we got Tech and then Cam. How did you find that lap?
Well, with my limited practice, I'm glad that I'm not last.
That is a good point. Yeah, the last person who set a lap was Casper as well, but it's quite close between you three, so it could be a good battle then. So no,
well, hopefully not.
Well, hopefully for the viewers, because it's my last stream of the season. But anyway, we are about to get underway for the sprint race. No mandatory pit stops for the drivers, which I think will be great to see with strategy, but obviously they can pit under safety car conditions if they want to get advantage of the soft tyres. Or if they don't want to use that much mediums, if they want to, they could either go on soft, mediums or hards, but I would advise them to go on well, I wouldn't advise them anything because Matt's in the cool, so I will say it when we go on board with the drivers, what people would advise, or what I would advise for people to go on, but it's pretty much an obvious strategy. So as obviously we'll go through the standings whilst we wait for the 2-minute countdown to go up. So like we said, Kieran is leading 280 points to Cam's 176. Then we got Matta in 3rd, 135. Timo's not here, I believe, tonight. but he's in 4th. Casper's in 5th. We've got Jinx, then it's Charlie Harris, then it's Ewan, then it's Finley, then it's Shane, then it's Smalley Ball. Smalley Ball is not here tonight though. Then we got Yahan, then we got Tech, and then we got Josh who's not here tonight, and Pete's not here tonight either. So these are the last of our full-time drivers, and then we got Red Bull that's leading on, I need to do the math, 358 points. And then we got Ferrari on 265. I can't remember if they can clinch it tonight. They could do. Casper's on the wheel, but he's got a new rig, I believe, so he may not be up to the pace yet. But we know Kieran is quite quick around it because he did well last season around here, I believe. But he doesn't want it to go to Abu Dhabi next week. He wants to win it in Brazil. No, there was only one Stewart's report from last week in Tier 1. The Tier 1 was generally quite clean last week, and I'm just trying to find out what the incident was. It was just no further action. It was a racing incident between Astros and Tech 31 Racing. Obviously, Astros being who is a reserve in this tier as well. So, I don't know. Oh, that was good timing. There we go. The clock had just gone 30 seconds. We're about to get underway with formation lap on. And the team that did score the most points last week was Williams, by the way, with Ewan and Tech as well. They both drove very well. It was can't remember, was it a wet to dry race or dry to wet race? I think it was dry to wet race.
It was a dry to wet, yeah.
Yeah, it was dry to wet. Okay, so there we go. So, let's go through the tyres. And I have muted, by the way, just to let you all know. So, let's get through. There we go. We got the tyres up. So, let me see if I can get the screen up. There we go. So, we've got Jinx on the mediums. We've got Kieran and Robson on the softs. J-Luke on the mediums. Charlie Harris on the mediums, Luke on the mediums, Ewan on the mediums, Matto on the softs, Yarham on the mediums, Casper on the mediums, Tech on the mediums, and Cam on the mediums. I think it is a viable track that the softs can be used quite efficiently around here, but I can understand why people want to go on the mediums, but there's quite a few people that want to save a set of softs, save a set of mediums for the race. But the predicted pit stop strategy is obviously either mediums or hards. Oh, as someone's gone straight on there. That was a Red Bull. I thought I saw someone go straight on, or was it me imagining things? It was me imagining things. Never mind. So, if you are liking the stream, make sure you give us a like on VSL's YouTube channel, Virtual Sim Leagues. And also hit that bell if you are new as well. Also follow us on Twitter at VSL_F1 and Instagram at VSL_F1. We are about to get underway for 12 laps of sprint race action, which decide the grid for the 50% race. And points get crowned from 8 to 1. So the top 8 score points. We've got quite a few disqualifications, quite a few donuts, which is not surprising for this division. You can also have F2, which is on at the same time as us, so make sure you check them out as well. I wonder if they have any rain today. Well, we don't know because they just finished qualifying, I believe. Yep, they just finished qualifying. But anyway, we're about to get underway for 12 laps of sprint racing action. The fire red lights are coming on. And we are underway here at Interlagos of the Autodromo Jose Carlos Paches. I'll try to say that very fast. Jinx gets a very good start off the line. Kieran not so much as they make their way towards turn 1. They're heading towards the center S's as well. All keeping it relatively clean as well. We got J-League who went side by side with Charlie Harris there, who's now up into 4th place, which is great to see as well. Cam, who's already made his way past Cam, a little bit of banging wheels there. Cam's dropped down to 12th position, not what he wanted to start with. For this race, we've got Tech and Casper moving up the field. Got Casper side by side to the left-hand side of turn 5 and 6. We've got Luke in there as well. Luke is one of our newest drivers to the league. So great to have him here, of course, part of ERT. As they all go down the winding, twisty section, as no one's making some brave moves yet, but Kieran is going to have some slipstream on Jinx. DRS, don't forget, is activated on lap 3 out of 12, where they can basically use it to their advantage. But Jinx gets fast lap so far. Kieran would have been enough to get past him at the moment as J-Luke goes side by side with Robson. Robson is holding his line even more. Robson is in third. What about J-Luke going to get towards turn 4 into Cena Delago? He's going to go left or right, or is he going to stay where he is? He's going to stay where he is. He's going to save his battery, his deployment, as Cam is in the pits then. So I wonder if he got damage after making contact of some point. So J-Luke could go for a move down the right-hand side there as well, potentially. No. Charlie has in this as well. There could be a very nice DRS train start to form as well, which could be quite intense for everybody involved as I delete the stints from it. I think it was F1 2020 I had the stints for there as well. Remember that there were so many titles that went down to the wire. 2008, remember, is that clock around this corner. 2012, where we saw Vettel win the title against the odds. He spun many times. And he had a comeback drive to become world champion at the moment. So, DRS is enabled. Robson could be, I think, the next best opportunity. He's on softs. J-Luke is on mediums. He got past Robson. But for how much longer? Robson's going to get the toe from J-Luke then. Heading towards Decina de Largo. No. The dirty air hindering any progress at the moment. Yellow flag, that is Tech out of the race. Out of the sprint race. And we've got a safety car during the sprint race. Now that is quite intriguing, to tell you the truth. So everyone is going to think about whether they want to go on to softs potentially, or a fresh set of softs, or stay on the mediums. Now, Tech will be starting last in the feature race, in our main race this evening. So, it's quite tough actually to decide who's going to go into the pits. I really don't know. Jinx was thinking about it. Kieran was thinking about it. But we got Charlie, Matter, Casper, nope, staying out. Luke is in. And I think Cam will come in as well. Now, since we are at a safety car moment, and since it's pretty quiet, we may as well bring our Ted Kravitz back into the call. Matt, how was the opening part of the race, and what was your reason to go on the softs?
I saw the option weren't available, but then I thought, let's have a check on the race strategy. It was like literally one lap that it couldn't do, so I thought, why not gamble? And well, looks of it, I don't think anyone else did. So
I'm not gonna say.
Yeah. From the looks of it, I don't know, but from the looks of it, yeah. And then obviously myself, Charlie, obviously the safety car's come out now, so I thought I'd pit again because I was on 17%. So
yeah, it does wear quite quickly around in the sprint. Actually, I've never actually done.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I've never done the sprint around Brazil, so I don't know.
No. Yeah. So myself, Luke, Cam's in 11th, so I think Kieran's up there, 4th, I think, maybe.
Kieran is in P2 at the moment.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought why not pit as well, because well, I was expecting more people to pit, but obviously I've only lost 2 places, so it's not that bad at the end of it.
Yes, I can't say who has and who hasn't pitted.
That's fine. I'm not asking. All I know is I know it's Charlie.
Yeah, all you
and there's
know,
people behind us. That's all I know.
All you know is all you know is the guys around you, really. So
yeah. So yeah, I don't need to know, so it's fine. But no, it's going to be interesting. I'm still getting used to. Obviously, different. Well, I've got a TV, massive TV in front of me now, so
Because your monitor broke
plus
last
a lower
week.
chair, So yeah, you know, I'm getting the view of what a 10-year-old will see at the
Oh.
moment.
Wow.
I think my eyes are gonna get glued to looking up. I'm not used to looking up, Jess.
I think none of us are, unless you're someone from F1 Esports who have
So,
rigs where they have to look up with their neck. Oh, I can't do that. I had to do that in the Creator Racer because I was so small. I had to stretch my legs and I had to look up the screen. It was really weird.
Yeah.
But
So
I think Casper has to as well, but Casper's probably going to get used to it.
yeah, Jasper will be fine. So did Guy as well. So
Yeah.
season
Right.
10 will be his, I think.
Yeah, because he's back on the wheel now, on a different rig, so he won't be at his pace
Yeah.
now. But with the Christmas break coming up, festive break, he will have more time to get used to it, more time to
Yeah.
practice before the season starts in to be confirmed.
Yeah, we don't know yet. It was just an
Yeah, because it was a shorter
by,
season
you know,
compared
by
to
the
last
mouth.
season. Because last season we did the full calendar.
Yeah.
No, the season before.
No, we did 10. Yeah, we did 12 before.
Yeah,
Last
we
season.
did 12
Season
before
8, we did 12.
The season
We did
before.
20. The season's 7.
Yeah, we did a full calendar, didn't we? Apart from a
yeah.
few races.
That we're added on later. Portugal.
Yes. No, I thought we did have Portugal in there.
Portugal and China. No, not at the start.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I was.
I think. What we think? Yeah.
We didn't. We elite. Well, I know we didn't have Jeddah.
We had it for last. Yeah, we didn't have Jeddah.
Yeah.
Did we have it this year? I don't think we had it this year.
Yeah, we had
did we?
Portugal
No,
this year. Remember your battle
No,
you
not
had
Portugal.
with?
But what about Jeddah?
No, we haven't had Jeddah at all
Jeddah,
this
no.
year. No.
It might make a debut next season. We'll see.
Oh, interesting.
VSL gossip.
So if you like
Go and
Jeddah,
watch this back later.
yeah. So if you like Jeddah and you're interested in sign up next season. There you go. Safety car should be in right
It should be.
about
Hopefully.
now. There we go.
Now, there you go. There we go.
We will get there. It's a bit late, isn't it? It's very late.
Yeah,
but
just a bit. Well, it's not too bad.
not too
Not
bad.
massive
but
straight.
yeah. So Jinx, what is he gonna do up in front in P1 at the moment? So I will leave you to it. Best of luck
Thank you.
for the remaining 6 laps. So Jinx then has got a very good restart off the line as he tries to be passed by Kieran into turn number 1. We got Yaham who's also had a good start as well, but they make a bit of contact in front as well. We got Ewan who's always trying to go side by side in ZRS as well. He takes advantage potentially. No, he does not take advantage. He thinks better of it. We've got Casper as well. He wants to be back in it. Literally everyone is in this fight at the moment for this race victory. I'm on lap 7. Anything can happen, of course. As Matt was saying earlier on in the broadcast, the tyres can wear off very, very quickly. So watch out for Robson and Kieran. Their tyres can degrade pretty quickly. But if they hold on to their position, then fair play to them. They're taking the risk. They're taking gamble at the moment. We'll obviously keep an eye on the likes of J. Luke and the ones on the mediums as Charlie Harris gets past Casper. Cam gets past Matter, but Cam's going to get past another car as well on his fresher soft tyres. Down the left-hand side, he's going to go down the inside. 3 wide does not work. He may get a double overtake. Ooh, bit of contact there. Cam almost lost all the positions as well. He's in a sandwich now. He's got Luke right behind him. So what is Luke going to manage here as he heads towards turn 4 as well? Nope. I think Luke is going to stay out of this as well. Here comes Casper. Oh, could be 3 wide as well. There towards turn 7. Oh, Cam and Casper made contact. And Casper, I believe, resets to track there. But I think he can get beached around that corner. I don't know. Luke tries to get past Cam, which he does. There's also a 4-way fight for P5, ladies and gentlemen. We got you, we got Charlie Harris, we haven't got Ewan. Oh my god, he nearly hit Cam there. Oh my god. Charlie Harris then could get J-Luke and Yaham. Charlie Harris on the fresher rubber. If he wants to get past, he needs to get past ASAP. What can they do in T1 then? No budging for the Haas driver. Some people would want low wings for this track as Cam has spun again. Cam is not liking this track at all. He's hating it with an absolute passion, which I have to say, I can completely understand with him as well. You can start to see the tyre degradation as well with all the tyres, because Kieran is starting to drop off. So that's why Yaham is going to try and catch the Mercedes, and we got a huge DRS train, which is what we like to see here at VSL F1. So make sure you stay tuned until the end of this race to see how it's going to unfold. I'm Jess Ball, one of your commentators for this evening's race. I forgot to introduce myself earlier on in the broadcast, but at least I'm here now. Yarham then, 70% battery. J-Luke, he's got 32. Rob has got about 40. So Yarham has got the most to lose in this situation. Meanwhile, Charlie Harris could get a slipstream from J-Luke, but J-Luke's got DRS, which is not helping at all. Yarham tried to go down the inside of Robson for Destino de Largo, but Robson knew where Yarham was coming from and closed the door very, very nicely indeed. J-Luke trying to go around the outside as well, but J-Luke goes off the track. J-Luke goes off the track, so he's lost a bit of time. Charlie Harris got past him, and guess what? Luke is closing in too. So the gap is hotting up by the minute. As we're approaching lap 11 very soon, we're approaching the penultimate lap. Jinx could be on course to be winning this race, but who is going to get the final podium spots? Well, remains to be seen. Matter is in. 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. I wonder if he's got damage that we didn't see. I will speak to him in a minute. But Yarham looking very feisty with Charlie Harris then as they go through to Cena de Largo. Matter has unfortunately retired as someone has gone very wide.
Hello.
There. That was Yarham. Hello. Tell us what happened, because I didn't see what happened.
Oh,
with
I think
your
there's
car.
something might have happened between Luke and Cam, and then I hit the back of Luke, and I got wind damage, and then yeah, I thought about pitting, but then I thought actually no, I joined Jess for the last few times.
Hey.
So yeah, Jinx leading the way then.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I'll say. But Kieran's gonna extend his championship lead by 7 points.
Oh, J-Luke!
So-
Oh, God, that was close. J-Luke's lost 5 places now due to that spin in
Yep.
Zhengzhou. It's not nice.
Yeah. No. Oh, Charlie Harris on the inside of Robson.
Yeah, they've been
Nice
pretty
move.
much fighting for quite a bit because Robson's tyres are pretty much dead. Well, it's to be expected. He's been on those softs for the whole race, so...
Oh, okay, another driver on the softs then. I like it. I like your thinking, Robson.
Yeah, Kieran has been on the soft since the start as well.
Oh, Kieran as well. Oh my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, so I have to say, but Kieran was about 5 tenths behind. Now he's 3.6 seconds behind. So
Yeah, so the tyres are gone now.
Yeah, the tyres are pretty much gone. I would like to see what tyre percentage people will be at the end of the race. I think Jinx will pretty much be A-OK, I'm almost certain of it, as he heads towards the corner, the final sector. Yellow flag, that is... I don't know what the yellow flag is. It's probably a phantom one. But Jinx comes across the line. He gets the maximum points today. 8 points. That belong to the Ferrari driver. Kieran will get 7 points and extends his championship lead. Charlie Harris on the podium. Mops on 4th. Johan 5th. Ewan 6th. Luke 7th. And J. Luke gets the final point. And Cam, who is 2nd in the championship, he's got to outscore Kieran by even more.
More now.
So it's not 12 points anymore. I will have to figure that out as soon as people cross the line. Well,
It's got to be 19 points.
So pretty much Kieran needs to win, pretty much. No, Jinx needs to win pretty much.
Cam needs to win. Yeah, Cam needs to win.
Yeah, Cam needs to win. So I'll get the sprint result up. So it is at the moment. So 0 points for Cam and 8 points for Kieran. So that will be 226 points, I believe. My math is correct for Kieran. And then, yeah, that's going to be a mountain to climb, I think, for Cam. But anything can happen. But Kieran, we went for your results already. Fastest lap went to, I think it was Kieran. Oh no! So Cam's
people don't get the fastest lap anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, do they not get the fastest lap in the sprint?
In sprint, no.
Ah,
it's just the main race, so it's fine. It's fine.
That's all right. So I thought Cam would need to outscore Kieran by even more if it was fastest lap, but
no, not quite. We're
no. So, feature race now. If obviously the ones who scored well in the sprint race will start well in the feature, the ones who didn't score well in the sprint race will have to have a mountain to climb in the feature race. But well, we've seen Cam come from miracles before to win races. For the last 3 races, he's been on podiums. Round number 12 and 13, he got the win. Round number 14 last week, he got 20. He got a podium plus fastest lap. Yeah, that was 20 points. Yeah, so he got the fastest lap there. And obviously, Kieran had no podiums at all for the last 2 races. So you think Kieran will be the one struggling, but it's the other way around. So I think Kieran has got the most to gain from Cam not scoring at the moment. So what does the gap need to be for Kieran to win the title? Has it got to be 20?
Well, he's got to outscore him, yeah, because he's got to get P2.
Yeah, so basically
Cam's got P2 with
Kieran not scoring.
Kieran not scoring. A win if he scores a point.
Yes.
Or second place with fastest lap.
So basically, if Cam doesn't get a podium, he's screwed.
Yeah, he needs top 2.
Yes.
And he is starting
a position behind or in front of you, I think.
Most likely. He is, P10, whereas Kieran's starting P2. Right.
So nowhere near where Cam wants to be. If he has,
it's a long race. It's a 36 lap race, so.
Yeah, if he has a sprint, if he has a race like he did in the sprint race, though.
Yeah.
Then he's not going to win the title. I did talk about the Twitter handles. I've already did that. Check out our Patreon as well in the... It's not in the description, is it? Is it in... Or it's on Twitter, I don't know. I'm just checking right now.
We've got PayPal now, to be fair.
Oh, it's not, if you go on our link tree on Twitter, there you go. All the information. PayPal. Oh yeah, and PayPal, yeah. And I think there's a button for that as well. Yeah, there is. So yeah, go on our link tree. There's a button for our PayPal there if you want to donate to the league. Boom. Thanks, Matt.
That's all right. I'm here all week.
Yeah, all week.
Does someone ready up? Because I've lost my advance and everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
there you
if,
Someone's done it.
someone's
That's
done.
good.
They must have watched the stream.
Oh, it's me. Never mind.
Oh, it was you.
I think it was me.
Okay.
I don't know how because there was no buttons on there.
There's no buttons. Interesting. So, I do see some interesting tyres in the garages as well. Could be interesting come the race. So, it's a one-stop race. And I don't think the software will be in use, but I don't know.
No.
Maybe at the end.
Maybe at the end if it was a safety car.
Yeah, but definitely not. Oh, it's taking a while
Casper's
to
left.
load
I think
in.
it's bad internet.
Casper's left. Yeah, he did warn about internet. Let me invite Casper. And he's still in the lobby, apparently.
Oh.
I guess someone
Is
has
the lobby
invited
group?
him or something like
They may have
that.
done.
Yeah, I don't know, but I can't invite him back to the lobby, which is very odd. But there we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drivers on the mediums. That is Kieran, Charlie Harris, Rob, Luke, Casper,
I'm back in the room.
who's disconnected, Cam, Matta,
killed Cam.
and
Apologies.
Jack. Then we've got Yarham and
Yeah, I've invited him back, so
you invited him back. Oh, good.
I'll do him a minute.
Even-
I'll do him an invite, so.
It was weird I couldn't invite him, but yeah.
Yeah.
I was going through the tyres whilst I was on mute.
Fair enough.
And then the ones I just said on the mediums, then we have everyone else on hard. So that's Jinx, Yarham, Ewan, and J-Luke. Quite a hard side to go for the start. But if there's no safety cars until halfway through the race, the mediums could be a viable tyre towards the end. Personally, I work better with the mediums. However, there's some people could fare better with the hards around this track, but we will see. There's your predicted pit stop window that the drivers will be facing tonight. And I've got the data here. Lap 16 will be the predicted pit stop window. As more spinners once again, Charlie Harris again being disqualified. So we'll see how Jinx does the start this time. Hopefully he nails it like he did this last time. So this is the 50% race here at VSL for Tier 1. The 5 red lights are on. And it is go, go, go here at Interlagos. And Kieran had a much worse start than he did the last time. Jinx had a much better start. As already people starting to get side by side into turn 1. Casper struggling a lot to get back in the session. As Luke is already out of the race. Interesting. As VSC has been called. Rob, I don't think you were meant to overtake there. He's going to get a drive through. There you go. That's better. I was going to say, don't overtake on the VSC. You're going to be in a lot of trouble otherwise.
Got our first victim, Jess?
Yeah, we do. Luke already binned it already. So we're down to 11 drivers. So in his first race, he won't be scoring points in the feature. I think he scored points in the sprint, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, at
They
least he
finished ahead
will
of me,
score
so.
some points. But yeah, I believe it's a VSC. Is it a VSC?
Yeah, VSC, yeah.
Okay, good. I was right. There was no yellow dot. So we almost had Robson overtake under safety car, but he did let Charlie Harris back through. And we're underway again. Lovely.
Charlie and Robson had a battle last time, to be fair.
Yep, they have. As Robson and Ewan going side by side into turn number 1. We've got 3 wide entry as well. Casper's rejoining, which is good. We got the battle for the lead. Against Kieran and Jinx as they head towards turn 3. Past the centre S's. And that was nicely timed from Kieran. Yellow flag once again, which I'm not quite sure who that's for, but Jinx tries to cut back on Kieran and head towards turn 5, going up the hill then. Turn 6 still going side by side. They're leaving a lot of room here. This is great racing from the both of them. Let's just hope none of them make a mistake. Oh, and Jinx has made a mistake. Or did they make contact? It was hard to tell from my angle. But Jinx is down to 11th spot. And Kieran is leading. It's hard to tell if there was contact. If there was, there might be obviously an investigation after this as well. But Cam is still in 10th. So Cam, no matter what happens, if it stays like this, Kieran will be crowned champion. As the gaps are very interesting. So, Charlie is in the pit lane. Interesting. DRS enabled. So, we will watch the J-Luke try to get past a couple of cars as well. But he got past Matter. He's going to try and get past Tech 31 Racing. I have to say Tech 31 Racing had a good start. J-Luke down to Cena Largo to the left-hand side. He's now up into P4 as well. Doing a great job on those hard compounder tyres. Keeping it calm. Obviously, people have learnt a lot from the sprint races. Learnt when to take it easy. When to use up with the track limits and all. I wouldn't want to be in Tier 2's race right now. If you're in Tier 2's race, good luck. I had to enjoy a wet race in Brazil last night. I did not like it one bit. So I do feel their pain because I experienced it last night. But anyway, there we go. At least we're having it dry here, but you never know. It could rain at the end of the race. Yellow flag. Yarham is out of the race. And we have got full course yellow. Safety car has been deployed due to Johan retiring. Now there's his luck of bad streak continuing for the Alfa Romeo. But that's good news. We're all near the back and just pitted. But obviously not going to say who. But it is Kieran that still leads the way with Robson in second. Ewan third. J-Luke fourth. Tech fifth. Matter sixth. Casper seventh. Jinx 8th, Cam 9th now, and then Charlie will move up into 10th spot. Interesting couple of laps after that VSC, wasn't it, Matt?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just trying to find my rhythm again, but
then a safety car came out.
A safety car came out, so it could be one of those races, Jess. Hopefully not.
Well, I had a race around Brazil last night, and I was expecting for more safety cars. We only had 2, and both of them were pretty much in the first half of the race. We didn't have any more afterwards, so... So I think, hopefully, this is the only one that we see today.
Hopefully not. Well.
Hopefully not. So you can get back into this race.
Depends on how my races.
And it depends as well if when
Robson's
people
in the pits
pit as well. Yep, he's in. Yep, we could basically Matt can say who's in the pits because you can see him.
Yeah, for me, yeah.
So
Tech's got a 3-second penalty. I know that one. I can say that.
Yeah, Tech's got a 3-second penalty. Multiple warnings, I believe, for the Williams driver.
Yeah. Well, I'm P5, Jess. I don't know how that's happened, but we'll take it for now.
There was a few incidents with obviously
pure pace.
Casper doing very well in 6th position at the moment. Oh, Tech! Oh,
it's all right. It's okay. Oh, no, he has gone.
Yep, he's gone. He's gone on to the grass.
P4 now, Jess.
Yay! Don't beat yourself, Tech. There we go. He hasn't beat himself. Good. You can't beat yourself on the crest here. I thought Tech was going to overtake Jinx there. Hang on, Jinx. So we are waiting for Cam and Charlie to catch up to the safety car.
Well, I've just seen Charlie. Oof. I won't discount Charlie yet, though.
No, don't discount. Don't discount anyone, because if you're still in this race, you'll score points and you'll get the fastest lap if you finish inside the top 12, which they will be if they finish. So if they don't finish, no points. That is a harsher reality to that. As the safety car's going very slowly from Kieran's reckoning, it looks like. Kieran's like, go faster.
He's doing a Hamilton beyond the safety car, is he? Okay.
He's like, go faster, but my lander can only go that fast. I think the safety car's going as fast as it can go, I think.
Well, it's an Aston Martin, so it's not the Merc, is it, unfortunately?
Yeah, it's definitely going as fast as it can go, I think. So they gotta be careful. I know in F1 2013 or 12, it might be one of those two. If you hit the safety car, you get disqualified.
All my life, Kieran nearly absolutely.
I don't
he did Hamilton at Silverstone when it rained. That one. I don't know what year that was. 2014,
side
2015.
by side with a safety car. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he'll be in for
he's
one more
absolutely
lap.
pushing his luck. He's pushing his luck.
Oh,
for one more lap.
Kieran.
Oh. I think he wants the challenge, Jess.
Yeah, I think he wants the safety car to come in now, but I don't think it's going to come in now. No, but it's not.
It might do.
No,
it might do.
it's
might
not.
Be a late one. Could be a late one.
Oh, it
Told
is
you.
a late one. What?
Yeah.
Now that's going to catch a lot of people out, including Kieran himself. Now let's see how this
So he's
restart.
back in the field up.
Yep. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
So, Kieran then, not used to doing restarts for quite a long time around this track then. This could get crazy as well, so watch and fasten your seatbelts. Kieran then leads the field away with Ewan in second, but Jinx is all he had a moment, but he's been under pressure from Attack and Charlie making their way towards T1. We got Matt almost going side by side with J-Luke there as they make their way towards turn 4, but we got Casper on the inside. Great move. Matter could just go and tuck himself under the middle of this, but if I were him, I would not do that. I would not go in the middle of that because it will go absolutely crazy, unfortunately. As I mute YouTube, there we go. As in Tier 2, by the way, it's intermediate conditions. Oh, bit of a love tap from both Tech and Matter there. Hopefully no damage there from any of the drivers, as we got a nice onboard shot of Matter getting past Tech. So there we go. But there was a bit of banging off again from Charlie. DRS won't be activated just yet, so they won't be going for moves at this moment in time. Oh, it looks like it. Oh, Charlie almost had a mare there, but he just about saved the car. He did not make contact with anybody, which was great to see. As I think we got Tech now right on the Matt's gearbox. My oh my. So he may try to go around the outside here. We're a bit punted to pass there. At the moment, they go towards T7. J-Luke and Casper having a little bit of a battle as well. J-Luke up to third. To be honest, there's just so much battles going on that I might lose my voice tonight. So, guys, be prepared for me to lose my voice as Cam gets past Charlie. Still going side by side as Matter and Alpha. Tech has the outside line, gets past Matter very easily. Matter, I think, would want the DRS heading towards turn 4 in just a few short moments. DRS now enabled. Oh, it was moving on the braking, it looked like, from some people, or hopefully it was not lag, as Matter gets past Tech. Charlie Harris on the back of him as well. Could be 3 wide. This could get very spicy indeed. Charlie with the 44% battery as well. Charlie's got past 1 car. He's going to get past 2 cars. Heading towards T4. No, not quite. Could be 5 wide if they're not careful. Oh my God, guys, just don't make it 5 wide. That will be an absolute nightmare. Oh God. Both Charlie and Tech were sent into synchronized spinning. So Charlie down to 10th, Tech down to 9th. As Rupsom is going a long way round there. Interesting. So he's down in 8th at the moment. So obviously a few people had to pit early already due to damage. I wonder if Tech will be doing exactly the same because the amount of pace that he's lacking in the car is just unfortunately not good. Casper's in the fast lap of the race so far. As someone went for a spin, or it might just be me imagining things. Cam down the inside. Casper up to P2. Ewan could be down to P4 this race as J-Luke tries to get P3 back. Casper goes off the circuit. Please make sure it's a safe rejoin, lads. It was a safe rejoin. Oh, Casper spun. Ewan goes off the road. There was quite a few people in this race that are playing it a little bit too aggressively. But it is Brazil for you. It's one of the shortest tracks on the calendar. So they want to pass as many people as they possibly can. Gap now between Kieran and J-Luke, 3.3 seconds. So the more that these two keep squabbling, Kieran is allowed to... Oh, his Tech is out. Binned it in Jung Sao. I don't think there's going to be a safety car as J-Luke has gone onto the grass there in turn 3. So he has gone for a spin. Quite a few spinners already. To be honest, I would have done the same, to be honest. So, because I struggle with this track with the best of times to keep it on the road. No VSC though, no safety cars, but that's allowed Kieran to increase the gap even more and continue dominating. Now, Cam needs to finish second or higher with Kieran not scoring at all. Now, at the moment, Kieran is leading the race. So, if Kieran outscores Cam, then obviously it's not going to go down well for Cam. Cam's using a lot of battery to make sure he can get past Ewan. But he's not going to have many for the race because a lot of this track is a lot of throttle is being used and deployed. So, as now Jinx gets past Matter up to P4. So Jinx fighting back, it seems like, for Matter. Don't forget Matter is on older medium tyres that can start to degrade very soon. Whereas Jinx is on more durable hard compounder tyres and he's aiming to go on to obviously the mediums later on. As J-Luke has come in then, so... Yes, I wonder if J-Luke has unfortunately got damage from his car. So he probably had to pit. So on lap 13 and 36 now. Now it's Jinx's turn to have a little bit of a ding-dong battle with Cam. Casper is now fighting Matter. And Matter's closing in on Jinx. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 car fight for P3. Potential P2 if Ewan doesn't get a move on. Gap now increased to 6.0 seconds. Kieran is absolutely loving life at the moment up in front. Want to emulate Michael Schumacher, who was the most successful driver at Interlagos. Cam then. wanting a point to prove. He's had a good run of form in the last couple of races. He even admitted himself that it was a shame that he didn't get the race victory last week. Maybe it could be another one tonight, you never know. So, Cam then tries to get past Jinx then. Every fibre of his being at the moment, he just can't do it. The gap's a little bit too further away as my monitor's gonna turn off in 5 minutes. No, I don't want my monitor to turn off in 5 minutes. Because it will be absolutely weird if that happens. But anyway, Casper to the right-hand side. Is he going to go for the Ricardo send? Oh, no. Ah. Both Casper and Rosper had a... Robson? About a bit of a coming together. I wonder if that will be sent to the stewards. I think, to be honest, that will be, unfortunately, a trip to the stewards. And that's cost Robson a lot of time. Let's hope he's let's hope he has a spare set of the medium compounder tyres. Because otherwise he's lost for words in the... Oh, Robson as he hits Charlie Harris there for good measure. As DRS now activated yellow flag. That was Jinx. 5-second time penalty for severe collision with Cam. Now, Cam has lost a front wing. So he's going to go into the pits for a new nose. Let's hope he can keep going and not give up. Because if he does give up, I'll be very sad. And that will mean the championship fight will be over. But we will have to wait and see. Mata is in the pit lane. On to a set
Wow, Jess, wow.
So you're onto a set of the hard tyres, is that right?
Yes, I am going on the set of hards, yes. And, well, I don't know if you've seen, but that was a big crash and that could be championship deciding.
Yeah, that could be. He's got no nose and he's, well, he has to come in with that. And he's gone on. He's gone on to a set of mediums, which he's been on since the start. For 2 laps. Okay. He probably doesn't have any mediums left. Okay, that is interesting. That is interesting. And you can probably see who else around you that may have pitted as well. I think Casper also pitted as well, and he's on the same set of tyres as well. So, and I think it was himself and Cam that had a bit of a coming together, I think. But Casper, I think, was on the same strategy anyway. So, but we'll see. No other major issues.
Yeah, the incident was between Jinx and Cam.
Oh, it was Jinx and Cam. I didn't see what went on because I saw a yellow flag. And then I saw 5-second penalty, severe collision with Cam on Jinx's end. So, yeah, I wonder if anyone's going to admit fault to that. Because, yeah, that would definitely be championship costly if you do that, unfortunately, because Kieran will be outscoring Cam by a lot.
Well, yeah, yeah, that's it now.
So unless Cam can get past 9 cars in the space of 18 laps.
You never know when you need a bit of rain.
Well, that's what is happening in Tier 2 at the moment.
Oh.
In Tier 2, it's raining. And I did
Yep.
say to them I wouldn't want to be in their shoes at the moment. I think it could be a wet to dry race, but I might be wrong. It looks like it's... Oh no, it's still raining, but not very hard now. But yeah, anyway, I was just having a bit of a nose, and I was like, oh God, I don't want to be racing there tonight, I can tell you that. Because I hate the rain on this game. I loved it on the last game. Oh, Jinx! Jinx is out of the race!
Oh,
And
crashed it in the pit lane. Safety car.
yeah, he had a bit of a spin. I called that on stream, and yeah, it was inevitable. So, what did you say about anything can happen with Cam?
Yeah.
Well, Cam's
That's a bit
back in
one
this
less
now,
person. Yeah.
and pretty much anyone is back in this now as well. And if you haven't pitted yet, chance for people to pit, get a fresh set of rubber on. Whether it be hards or mediums. Well, if you're on mediums already, then you're pretty much stuffed. If you're on hards, great chance to go onto a set of mediums to the end on fresher rubber, start to climb way back through the field, and potentially try and win this one. Oh, Casper!
Oh, Casper's got a drive through. Oh.
Yeah, I saw that as well come up on my screen. Speeding
Can't even
on the
serve it
safety
now.
car. You can't serve it on the safety car though.
No,
Can you serve it when the safety car comes in? Because I always...
I think you can.
Oh, you can? Okay.
I think you can.
I'm almost certain you can anyway, but I might be wrong. But yeah, if you haven't pitted yet, I would pit now. And the ones who haven't pitted yet have pitted. Okay, so everyone has done their stops. Woo! We don't know if some of the tyres can get to the end, but that's another story. Oh, okay. Oh, no, Casper. No, you can't serve your... You can't serve your drive-through now.
Unless he's just pitting.
Can't...
Does he doing a bit at the back anyway?
Casper, you can't pit on the safety car with a drive-through. You have to wait. Oh my God, Casper. He's now last now.
Oh, lovely.
I could say what tyre he's on because it's not going to last very long. He's on the softs. Yeah, he'll have to pit again anyway, so he's going to be miles behind later on in the race. Because he's still got that drive-through to serve, so... Naughty Casper, I have to say. But if he still finishes, he gets point. By the way, we're down to 8 finishers so far. 4 retirements. 2 of them are Ferrari-powered cars, so and then 2 are Mercedes. We have one. Obviously, have one Alpine. We have, trying to think, Honda, 2 Hondas, 3 Hondas. I don't think we have 2 AlphaTauris today. No, we only have 1. Okay. I think safety car should be in this lap.
Ah, we got Casper to catch up, haven't we?
We're on the
Even though he's
third
got
lap, I
serve
believe,
drive-through,
though.
so- Yeah,
Casper
second
will
or
catch
third.
up, I think.
yeah.
Because they're not under Delta anymore, so...
No, and that's very close from Kieran. That's very close from Ewan. Kieran, mate, honestly.
Kieran doesn't like the Burt Mylander
Yeah,
at the moment, isn't
I
he?
don't think so, mate. He's doing a proper impression.
Yeah, but he's like, go faster. I can't remember what Lewis Hamilton said in Baku, was it? I can't remember what he said to the safety car.
You're driving too slow. I don't
You're
know.
driving too slow.
Probably, I don't know.
I don't know.
All I know is that our tyre's going to be absolutely cold, and this is Ewan's chance to close in, or even past Kieran. I don't think Ewan's pitted, has he? Or has he?
Has he or has he?
I don't know.
Well, I know.
Let's check.
Well,
It's fresh
safety car's
medium,
in
so he
it.
has pitted, so that's never mind then.
Yeah, well, they can check on the race directive. It's on the safety car. That
Yeah.
is allowed now.
Well, yeah.
So, That wasn't me telling him, by the way. But he found it out himself.
Casper. Love you, lad.
To be fair, I would have done it as well, honestly. Oh, jeez, Kieran's already pulling away. Kieran's already pulling away from Ewan, heading towards T1. What is everyone else going to do to respond to that? Oh, Robson has been under pressure from Cam and J-Luke. J-Luke now trying to attack Cam. This is going bad for Cam if J-Luke wants to try and get past him. I don't think J-Luke's going to. Oh, Robson has dropped quite a few positions. But don't forget, Casper has to serve a drive-through penalty. Pretty much next lap, I would say. Otherwise, we'll get a DQ from the game's built-in race control. I was going to say our stewards, but we don't do that anyway, do we?
No.
But so far, the top two pretty much stayed where they are. J-Luke again on the attack on Casper into the final sector. As J-Luke goes to the left-hand side into Cedar Largo. This time he keeps it clean. This time he does not go on the grass like he did last time. Which is good. He's using, as always, battery. They have had a chance to save battery and fuel for the first few laps of this safety car restart. As we've got Cam, Matta, Charlie. I'll let you get on with this.
Thank you.
Cam, Charlie and Matta fighting for P4. Cam gets well past one car. So that's one car pass for Cam.
That weren't my fight, Jess, so let him go.
Oh, you let him go, did you? I'm not really that surprised.
Not my fight. I ain't got the pace anyway, so.
Fair enough. Well, you can see what tyres he's on, so he's on.
Well, Casper's on soft, so that should be interesting.
Yeah,
Just service drive through this lap, I'm sure.
Yeah, he has to take anyway, so. Otherwise, yeah, like I said, DQ for Casper. So we're pretty much in the final half of this race then. DRS will be activated, I think, this lap, or is it already activated?
No, not yet.
Not yet, so it will be activated this lap, yeah. The top 8
Casper's
all
in
within
the
our
pits.
DRS train, yeah, Casper is in. And will it be, hopefully it will be to serve his drive-through. And yep, he's serving his drive-through. Thank you, game. You've not glitched in that respect, which was great. But he's going to be on softs and he has to pit again. So unless there's a safety car, he's going to finish in 8th. But in ordinary circumstances, P8 would be a good result. But with 8 finishes, well, you know, it's better finishing than not at the end of the day. So fair play to obviously the ones who are still in, because they can gain quite a lot of stuff for the championship hopes at the moment. But anyway, Kieran is looking on course to be winning his first VSL title. Join the likes of Flexi, Matt. Who else has won the VSL title here?
Casper last year.
Casper last year, yeah.
Pete won years ago.
Many years ago.
Season 2, I think.
Wow. Will he win another one, though?
No.
No. Oh. I hope he does win another title on this game.
Well, he might win tier 2.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, due to the promotion and demotion system.
Well.
Maybe that's why he's not racing, so he can get a seat in tier 2 next season. Just saying, just saying.
Even if he's racing it, I think he'd still be a tier 2.
Oh yeah, good point, good point. But yeah, I think who is in danger of getting, well, Josh is, oh god, Josh could be in tier 2
Cam's
as
at a
well.
moment.
Cam's at a moment, oh Cam. This race has gone from bad to worse for you, my friend. And he's down in 6th place. 3 tenths off of J-Luke and Matt now. Avoid that sausage curb because you will get beached otherwise. His tyres won't be any good as well if he keeps having moments like that. And not much ERS for Cam, but we got Matter and J-Luke having a nice battle between turn number 1. J-Luke gets past, Matter's getting the DRS. Hunky Dory, that's going to be a nice fight between the pair of them, as Matter's got more ERS to play with than J-Luke. So Matter round the outside into Cia's Largo. 1, 2, 3, he gets the job done. Up into P4. So now Cam's going to fight back on J-Luke. Oh my god, it's a very close fight between the pair of them. Let's head towards turn 6 and 7. To the right side to go. Oh! That was a bit of a hit there from Cam, it looked like. It was hard to tell from my angle. But,
I got hit, yeah. I got hit. I don't know by who, I'm guessing Cam.
Yeah, it was Cam.
Yeah.
Casper got the first 3-second track limits penalty, by the way. So that's a bit of a shame there, but we've got 11 laps to go of this Brazilian Grand Prix. Kieran leads, Ewan in second. Ewan doing a great job once again. It could be on for another podium, it looks like. Did Ewan get... hold on, let me check if Ewan got a podium last week. Yeah, he did. He did get a podium last week. And... no, yeah, he did get a podium last week. Okay. He didn't get the fastest lap, though, but he could be under threat from P2 of Charlie Harris. And Charlie Harris got past him like ducks to water, really. Looked like a comfortable move, it looked like. So Charlie Harris up to second. Charlie's best result was round number 1 in Australia, I think. Yeah, it was Australia.
Yeah.
And in round number 11, which was... let me have a look. Japan. There we go. Yeah, I remember he did very well in Japan. He even said... I even said who's going to win in Japan, and he was very confident and said himself, which helped. He should have said that tonight. He's doing very well, and he's chasing down Kieran for the lead. To be honest, I don't think Kieran wouldn't mind if he doesn't win, because he'll win the title regardless, no matter where Cam is at the moment.
Well, I think if you want to be a champion, set down a marker, take his second win of the season.
Yeah, it takes me potentially. Well, for a lot of the season, he was leading the championship, but he's not won a race. Yeah. But he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 second places this season, 1, 2 third places, and a win. He's got 15 points in round 1. Hang on a minute. Oh no, that's 4th place. Okay, 15 points is 4th place. I got a bit confused there. And he pretty much scored in every race he's took part in, so he hasn't DNF'd in any races either, whereas the likes of Cam have DNF'd in a race. Timo has DNF'd in a race as well. Timo did not start this race, so that's why obviously he's out of the fight. I was going to say someone led the session, but that was someone who retired ages ago. It looks like Ewan could fight Charlie Harris here for P2 in this race. Once again then, I don't think Charlie's winning DRS. Nope, he's not. So Charlie Harris then could be under threat in a few laps' time. And for some of them, they're praying for no safety cars. But the ones at the back, they'll be like, please, please, please have a safety car. And it is dried up in Tier 2 at the moment, so it is a wet to dry race in Tier 2. So that could be interesting come the end of their race as well. They're on lap 20. They did start a bit late, by the way, because they were waiting for a few people to join. You can check out that out at the same time as well. Watch both streams at the same time. You're all lovers, really. No moves being made yet, as it seems, unless you're J-Luke. Right. What could J-Luke think here? Because J-Luke is on 16 lap-old tyres. Now, I'm looking at my tyre data. I am on mute, by the way, for Matter, so he can't hear this. So, mediums last 20 laps. Oh, it's going to be a bit of a push, but we had a few safety cars, few VSCs. It's going to be tight, so if he can get those medium tyres to the end of the race, then fair play. Robson is going to be in a bit of danger as well. Ewan, maybe not. I think Ewan should be fine. But J-Luke is starting to close in on Robson, so I wonder if J-Luke has the superior pace on Robson at the moment. I think he might do. Who has the fastest lap so far in this race? Let me have a look. Fastest lap does belong to J-Luke at the moment with a 1:10.4. Then it is quite close between Charlie Harris, 1:10.525. Kieran, 1:10.547. J-Luke almost went into a spin there. I don't think you would want to go into a spin there, my friend. As it looks like Cam is challenging Matter once again. This could get very spicy once more. And Casper, I believe, is a lap down. Yes, Casper is about to be lapped by his teammate. But what that does is help Kieran get a little bit of DRS as well. So Kieran must be absolutely loving this. And that should help Kieran in some way as well. Yes, Kieran does get the DRS. Casper sets the fastest lap of the race. So that does suggest that Casper has pitted for the soft tyres. So I think Casper's going to try and make sure he unlaps himself, really. So he can do one more extra lap. If there's a safety car, again, he is back in this race, back in contention. Or guns a-blazing. As Cam, up to 6th though, doing all he can, bless him, has made quite a few more mistakes already in certain aspects. Oh, Cam! This could be costly. Well, to be honest, I have to say it's already costly already for Cam with the amount of mistakes he has made already this race. That is a shame. That is a shame. But we could have an interesting fight on our hands for P6 and 7. What about the battle for P2 then? Because of Kieran having the DRS from Casper, he's been allowed to pull away. You are allowed to do this, I believe, if you're a lapped car, as long as you let the lapped car pass eventually, because otherwise you would get a penalty in game. Do I see any blue flag boards? I don't even know. Or I might be imagining things, but yeah, all that is doing is to help increase that gap on the rest of the field. Kieran, yep, Casper has got blue flag. So yeah, Casper will need to move out the way of his teammate quite quickly. And I know it's ghosting on, but I found out from a lot of people that having ghosting on, well, having a ghost in front of you can get very distracting. But not distracting to Kieran, it looks like, at the moment. I'm sure Casper wouldn't mind getting a penalty as long as it obviously helps his teammate. J-Luke then could fight back. 21 laps on those hards, on those mediums, sorry. Oh my goodness. Fair play. Cam with a 3-second time penalty is not like it's gonna matter much at the moment, is it? can see the two Red Bulls on the mini-map working together. You're going to score decent points. You're like, why not? Like... It's going to be quite nice to see at the end of it as well. I think I might be wrong. I think Red Bull might be constructors. Might be constructors at this stage. But we will see. We will see. As we're on lap 24 out of 20... No. Excuse me. Lap 34 out of 36. J-Luke gets past Robson up to 4th place. So J-Luke once again is fighting for survival. Doing phenomenally well, actually, it looks like, for J-Luke. Fighting back there despite his spins. Cam's got to fight back sooner or later as well. Now the gap. Well, I'm almost certain Cam's going to get P2 in the drivers anyway. Because the gap between everyone else is just so high, but... He would have liked another chance to beat Kieran next week, but unfortunately it's not going to happen. Yellow flag. It's just probably Casper moving out of the way. Yeah, it is Casper moving out of the way. Clouds very dark, but obviously no rain. So it'll be too late for rain. But who's going to get second? Well, on the road is going to be Charlie Harris, but due to penalties, it's going to be Ewan, which will be absolutely amazing. So, I think we could see some fastest lap attempts from certain people going into the pits right now. Yes. So,
maybe.
Yeah. I believe Casper's gone for a fast lap attempt. I might be wrong. I don't know.
He's already not fastest lap, so yeah, probably.
Yeah, he might be. He might go for it. He might not. He may choose to pit. I don't know. But we will see. As we're about to start the final lap of this race, Kieran just needs to bring it home, and he will be crowned champion for season 9.
Yep.
Yeah, trying to remember the season. I'm in so many leagues. There's one that was in season 8, one that was in season 20 something and whatever. So many leagues, so many seasons. It's just hard to keep track of sometimes. However, Robson. This could be his final chance to get past J-Luke. Can he get past him or can he not? Both of them, well, Robson's got the newest tyres. So surely he's going to be the one who's going to be favourite to go for the move. J-Luke closes the door. You can see J-Luke is harvesting some energy at the moment with his energy store thing. But let's go on board with the superstar in the Red Bull. This year, we saw history in the making. We saw Max Verstappen become a 2-time champion in the Red Bull. Max Verstappen got his first title in Abu Dhabi. But there's only one driver that title can go to, and it's going to the Red Bull camp. Kieran is... Oh... Kieran is your Season 9 VSL Champion of the World. Congratulations, Kieran. Ewan takes home second. Charlie Harris third. J-Luke fourth. Robson gets fifth. So J-Luke 25 lap on mediums. Fair play. Cam P6. Now the question is who's going to get fastest lap. 191 from Matter, and I don't think anyone else beaten that.
There we have it then, Jess.
There we go. It looked like you got the fastest lap there, but I might be wrong.
I did, yes, I did. Yeah,
because I didn't see another one pop up, but yeah. So, Kieran, you're season 9 champion. Well deserved?
Yeah, I think he's been the most consistent, so yeah, I don't think there's anyone better, really. I think it would be nice that Timo would have made the end of the season, but unfortunately, life sometimes gets in the way.
Life gets in the way, doesn't it? Sometimes.
Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully third time lucky next season, Timo, if you're able to make it.
Yeah, if any of the drivers were able to make it actually for season 10, the big season, because we would have been done doing 10 seasons of VSL. But we'll go through your results then. So luckily we got a nice graphic to show you in a minute as well of Kieran, but it's not his face. It's someone else. But so Kieran, with the 7 points he got in the sprint race, plus the maximum points he got for the win, that's almost maximum points, but he didn't get fastest lap, so it's not maximum points. Ewan P2, Charlie Harris P3, J-Luke 4th, Robson 5th, Cam 6th, Massa 7th, yet he did get the fastest lap by 9/10 per second. Casper a lap down, but he still finishes. And your retirements are Jinx, Tech, Yarham, and Luke. So it is about time. If I can find it, go on.
Oh, here we go.
If I can find it, there we go.
Technical difficulties.
The graphic is on your screen, and typical that the graphic shows Max Verstappen, like I referenced him earlier on. So there we go. So yeah, Max Verstappen. I wish it was Max Verstappen. But yeah, and I do believe as well. Have Red Bull won the constructors?
Red Bull.
Yeah, have they won the constructors? Because it looks like Casper's celebrating, or is he celebrating for Kieran? I don't know.
I think he's celebrating for Kieran.
I
have to check where Ferrari came.
Well, Jinx retired.
Oh yeah, Jinx retired, and then he finished behind, and Luke, Jamie finished behind. Yeah, so they've won there.
Yeah, and so just like in real life, they won both the drivers and the constructors. So I think the maths is there that Red Bull are constructors champions, but we will do the maths at the end of it. But I'm showing the graphic. Who cares? But yeah, congratulations to both Red Bull and Kieran. Also, commiserations to Cam there for putting up a valiant fight. But Cam, I believe, will get second in the drivers. Quite close between third, fourth, and fifth, though. So if you want to find out that fight, you can tune in next week at 8 PM at the final round, which is Abu Dhabi, if I'm correct. Is it Abu Dhabi? Yeah, it is Abu Dhabi. Okay. So let me get the calendar. Final race of the season. I'm not going to be here, sadly, but we do have someone lined up. Not going to say
yes,
who.
am I allowed to announce now or not? No? Do you know, Jess?
Yes, I do. I do know.
Oh.
I'm not sure if can we announce it? Can we announce it?
We'll leave it till next week.
Leave it till next week, yeah. But most people know now, saying that I know. Oh no. Oh well. But yeah, something has already been arranged, so that's good. Maybe we could get someone to join in potentially as well, but we'll see. But on behalf of everybody, I'd just like to say thank you, everybody, for letting me have your company for the past how many weeks so far. I think I missed 2 races. One due to me doing some F1 esports stuff, and then one due to technical difficulties. But yeah, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. Same time next season, maybe, for season 10. And hopefully, Matt, the final race goes swimmingly well for everybody. And knowing me, the races I miss are always spectacular. So, yeah, thank you for having me once again. And yeah, it's been fun.
No, thanks again, Jess, for this season. It is much appreciated for all you do. So hopefully, season 10, you'll be back.
Hopefully,
We'll see.
yeah.
That's probably yes. We'll see. But yeah, I'm sure we'll discuss that in post-season. But,
Yeah, we'll discuss it post-season. We got Christmas break as well to kind of think
so
about
we've
it.
got time. Yeah.
Yeah, so for myself, I'll see you next season. But from VSL perspective, we will see you same time next week, 8 PM UK time for the finale at Abu Dhabi, the updated version of the circuit. I'm very good. I'm gonna miss that actually, but less chance of rain. But if you watch one of my commentaries on Saturday, it's proven that it can rain from time to time. But yeah, thanks for watching. For myself and Matt, well, Matt will see you next week. I will see you in season 10. Have a good evening and goodbye.